Hello, good day, viewers. Yes, in this virtual class, we will be looking at some questions that border on geometric and arithmetic series. Okay, here the question is the three consecutive terms of a geometric series, and the first, second, and the seventh term of an arithmetic progression. Find the common ratio. Okay. The first thing to do here is to look at the word consecutive. Consecutive means, for that of the GP, means T1, okay, T2, and what? T3. That's the meaning of consecutive. You know, they move on, you know, simultaneously like that in that order. Okay. Now, this is for the GP, and this geometric series, they also have the same first term, the second, and the same term, and the seventh term of A and AP. So it means that we have a T1, okay, T2, and what? T7. So these are the order, okay. But the first thing is that the n term, which is Tn of geometric progression, is a r raised 1 n minus 1. Okay, so here the T1 here become a r raised 1 minus 1. So T1 is a. Okay, then the T2 of an arithmetic progression, T2 will be a arrow 2 minus 1. That become T2 is a arrow. Now while T3 is a arrow raised to 3 minus 1. So T3 is equal to a arrow square in that order. Then if we look at the arithmetic progression, the Tn, the n term, is given as a plus n minus 1, close the bracket, multiplied by the common difference. A is the first term, n is the number of term, and d is a common difference. For the geometric progression, a is the first term, r is the common ratio, and n is the number of terms. Okay, so for here, you see T1 here, it means a plus 1 minus 1, since n is 1 at that time. So T1 is equal to a. Now T2 for the arithmetic progression become a plus 2 minus 1, d. So this becomes a plus d. Then here we have a T7. T7 become a plus 7 minus 1, d. So the T7 of the arithmetic progression become a plus 6d. So I see this term, they are equal. The T1 is equal to T1 for both. Then T2 is the same thing as T2 for both AP and JP. So let's equate this one. This one we already know that the first term, they are the same. So for the second term here, here we say this is, let's say this is A plus D, okay? Or let's say this is A arrow for the geometric progression, the same thing as the second term of the AP. So for here, the third term of the geometric progression, which is a arrow square, is the same thing as the seventh term of the arithmetic progression. So here, let's move the a to both to the left hand side. To the left hand side here, for the first one here, this becomes a arrow minus a is equal to d. Here we have a arrow square minus a is equals to 7d, of course 6d, sorry, equals 6d from our expression here. Okay? Now, all we need to do here is very simple for us to do. Assume we name this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. Okay? We need to divide equation 2 by equation 1, or equation 1 by equation 2. So we just divide the equation 2 by equation 1. So here we have a a arrow square minus a, divide a arrow minus a is equals to 6d divided by d. Here. Okay, so if you look at here, you see that d is off. Okay, and here we have a is common here, so we bring out a first here. A into this become arrow square minus 1 over a. We factor add a here. At the denominator, we also factor add a is common, become arrow minus 1 is equals to 6 or 6. So here a go with a. But recall that your arrow square here, arrow square minus 1 is the same thing as arrow square minus 1 square, since 1 is a perfect square. So here, if you see this is typical of difference of 2 square. And here, we can say here that this is arrows square minus 1 over arrow minus 1 is equals to 6. So arrow square can also be expressed as arrow minus 1 into arrow plus 1 divide arrow minus 1 is equals to 6. Since we know that a square minus b square is the same thing as a plus b into a minus b. Okay, using the difference of the fact from different of 2 square, so that here arrow square minus 1 go off with arrow square minus 1 at the denominator. So the expression here just become arrow plus 1 equals 6. To obtain the value of arrow, you just add minus 1 to both sides. Arrow plus 1 minus 1 is equals to 6 minus 1. So that arrow is equals to 5. So what we're asked to find is the common ratio. So we see clearly that the common ratio here is 5. So a question like this is how to resolve it. Please, if you find this piece of information very useful, please let me share on your social media platform. And I also need comment from you on how I can do it better. Thanks. See you in my next virtual class.